race. If you don't have cones, don't worry. Just can grab bottles of water. You're gonna make two lines. This is line number one with the waters, and this is line number two. So you're gonna be racing this line versus the bottle of waters line. Okay. If you have additional space in your backyard, you can set up the area the same way. The bottles of water represent the cones if you don't have cones, so use anything you have at home to make your two lines. That's all you need. You can use chalk to paint the starting point of each of the lines. It should look like this, and then the finish line. Super easy. You don't need too much equipment. You can actually use a rock to draw that on the floor as well. Alright, for this game, all you need is a noodle. If you don't have a noodle, you can grab any stick. And you need a ball. It doesn't matter the size of the ball. You have two lines. My line and the other team's line. Alright? And what you're going to do is you're going to move the ball with the noodle in zigzag in between each of the cones. Both times, both ways. Okay, you have to stay in your lane. Go again. Have control of the ball. And then when you are right here, you're going to pass it to the next person. And then you go to the end of the line. Alright, you can repeat this a few times until you have your winner. Easy? Done with your footprints and your handprints, it should look like this. I only have 9. Remember that I told you that you need 15. So as you keep doing your own papers, make sure you put them like this, making lines of 3 all the way to 15. Alright? For this game, what you need to do is have them all together making lines of 3. I only have 9. You will have 15 or 12. Okay, you will start behind of the cone or anything you put over there. And your job, the first person, is to follow all the patterns on the same line. If you made a mistake, then you go back to the end of the line. Okay, the winner is the first person that is able to cross all of them without making a mistake. All right, let's practice. Remember that I didn't put glue on the floor or tape. So it might be slippery, so if you can attach them to the floor with tape, it will be even better, right? So I'm the first one here. So what I do, I will follow the patterns. Is left foot, right foot, and left hand, all right? Then I have to quickly do the other, always following the same pattern. If you make a mistake, you go back to the end of the line, okay? As you can see, I was able to finish all 9 of them. So that means that I win the first point, and then I will go back to the line, and the next person is their turn to do it, all right? For this game, all you need is a ball, any type of ball. You're gonna put in between your legs because you're gonna be doing the penguin race. So again, you start behind the cone, and you're gonna try to walk or hop like a penguin from your cone to the cone in front. You're gonna come back. Then you're gonna pass it to the next person. For this game, you will need the 4 plates you put with numbers. You're gonna spread them out, and then you're gonna use your bottle of water as a starting point or as a cone. Okay, you put them like this in a straight line. And if you don't have bean bags, guess what? We live in Vegas. There are so many rocks. Just grab a few rocks. You will start behind the bottle of water, and what you're gonna be doing is you're gonna be throw them underhand. Don't throw them too hard because it's a foam plate. So you're gonna start here. You're gonna throw it to see if it lands on the plate that you wish. Okay? And as you're throwing, you're gonna start counting how many points you do. Then you go collect all your rocks. You go back to the line and you give it to the next person, all right? The team or the line that has more points is the winner of this game. So you're also doing math here, so don't forget to count how many points you have, and as a group, you put all the points together. until the end. For the ring toss game, remember all the plays we were making? All you're going to do is start again behind of the bottle of water, and you're gonna be throwing like it's a frisbee using this technique to see if you're able to throw them into the tube that you painted. It should be like this. You put them together, and from the bottle of water, you're gonna throw it to see how far you can get. It's not too easy because it's a foam plate, but I think you can practice the correct technique of throwing. And again, see how many you were able to put inside of the paper towel roll, and then at the end, the line that achieve more of them, they are the winner. For this game, which is a 3-leg race, you need a partner, and you will both have to attach each other with a rope or with a bandana like this. Don't do it too tight, we don't want you to get hurt. This is a teamwork game, okay? You're gonna race in a straight line from your cone to the cone in front, and then you're gonna go back to the line, staying like this together, so you have to communicate to stay on your same spot, all right? It should look like this. When you say ready, set, go, you're gonna start running together. If I were you, I would put your hands on your partner's shoulder, and then you communicate, let's go to the right. And you keep running all the way until you get to the cone, which is your bottle of water, and then the next person can go. So basically, everybody in the line will need to have their feet attached, each partner, before you start the race, okay? This is the partner's race, where you're going to need any ball or a balloon, and the goal is to move the ball together with your partner without dropping the ball. You can do it, you can place the ball on each other's back, and then you move together. You can put it on your forehead and move it together, but as long as you don't drop it. If you drop the ball, you pick it in that same spot, and you keep going from the starting point to the finish point, and then you pass it to the next two partners. For the cup race, you are going to need 1 glass of water, which is going to be in the front of the line with the first person, and then the next of you are going to sit down behind the first person, making a line, and you will all need a cup of a glass, but empty. The idea is that the first person is going to start without turning his or her back behind, and it's going to make sure that it's going to be doing this into your cup without looking to the back. So yes, you are going to get wet. If you don't want to get wet, you just can skip this game. All right, it's going to be a lot of fun. It should look like this. And then you're going to pass it to the next person behind you until you get all the way to the end. For this game, which is the noodle race, you need 2 noodles. If you don't have a noodle, you can grab any 2 sticks and any type of ball. This is a teamwork game, so what you need to do is move the ball with your partner from one place to the other without dropping the ball. If you drop the ball, you can pick it up in that same spot and put it back. So this requires communication skills and teamwork. So let's do it. From one place to the other without dropping the ball. All right? Try it.